Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to our June Masterclass. Coming at ya on the topic of low tox personal care. So I'm just going to make sure we are live in, hello everyone. There I am, the Facebook group, because I am using some new technology. So because I want to share my screen and do a few other little bits and bobs today. So hi everyone. Sorry I am a few minutes late working all this new tech out. Say g'day as you're jumping in. I will be looking down at my phone, there's me, because I can't see comments through StreamYard, which is what I'm using to stream into the group, but I can see it on the Facebook group. So let me just have a sip of coffee. I've just got an hour's training class with our doTerra team of educators, so I'm so excited to teach this subject for our June Masterclass. So say g'day. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, can you just type in #replay? And we'll then I know that people are seeing this, because I know that a lot of people are at work and things like that today. All right, so low tox personal care is our topic for this month. So really helping you ditch and switch out the nasty chemical products that you might be using mainly in your bathroom. So we're looking at things, you want to be really looking at things like your makeup, your skincare, your body wash, your shampoo and hair care, those sorts of things. Not so much first aid, we'll do that as another topic, but things that you're applying to your skin for cleanliness and for beauty. Now, for some of you that don't know, my background is in understanding and researching the nasty toxic chemicals. Everything's a chemical. Today we're going to talk about nasty toxic ones, mainly in cleaning products, but then that led me, that's where I started, that led me then to obviously start looking at what I was putting on my skin, and when I had my babies, what I was putting on their skin, the type of makeup I use. I'm quite picky because I know a lot about chemicals and what they do for the body. I for 8 years would teach classes around teaching people, this is a bottle of bleach, this is what's in it, this is what it does to us, and this is what it does to the environment. This is a bottle of hand sanitizer, this is what it does to your gut health, this is what it does to the environment, this is what it does to your respiratory system. Here's a bottle of Blend 20. This is what happens when you spray it around your house. This is how long it stays in your house for. This is what it does to your animals. That's what I did for 8 years. And I freaking loved it, because every single time I taught a class, people's eyes nearly popped out of their head. I saw these light bulb moments. I heard the most horrific stories of injuries and headaches and skin conditions from cleaning products. And most of all, I loved that people then got educated enough to make a more informed choice. So here we are. In doTerra, I do the same thing, right? How to use natural remedies to clean, to use to make your own skincare, for all kinds of physical ailments, emotional support, to reduce your over-the-counter medications. Hi guys, jumping on, say hello in the comments. It's always nice to get a little bit of interaction. So that's my background, 8 years of teaching about chemicals and researching everything in my home. Does not mean I'm perfect. So I used to have people always say to me, well, every product in your house must be perfect. It's pretty close. I don't allow toxic stuff usually into my house, but it isn't 100% perfect all the time. All right? So this is not to say that you have to go out to your bathroom right now and throw everything in the bin and start from fresh. It took me years to do the baby steps, right? Switching out things as I ran out of them. Some things I just threw that were really nasty, but a lot of the time it was just when I ran out of something, I made a better choice. So today we're going to focus on personal care products. There is a really beautiful little ebook in the files section of the page for you guys to download. I had one of our Conscious Co members say to me the other day that she had downloaded it and sent it to her 3 daughters, maybe. She's got 4 daughters, but I think the youngest one lives at home. She'd send it out to them, let them know, here's some DIY recipes. If you need some oils, we can get that happening, which I just thought was the best. So you can absolutely share these resources with your girlfriends who are buying makeup from the department stores or from Priceline who are using really nasty toxic stuff on their skin and on their kids' skin. And the first thing I want to say about this is that in Australia, the laws on labeling are really lax. So in Australia, companies can write green, organic, natural. What are some other ones I see? Safe on skin, no additives, no preservatives. Doesn't mean it's not full of other shit. Even the names of some of the products, like there's a shampoo brand called Organics or Organic Care or something like that. But when you flip it over, you're like, what? It's just a chemical, what storm. So we call that greenwashing, where in Australia they can label things, and it's really confusing for you guys as a consumer. I used to have people say to me all the time, but I buy the Earth Choice version of that. Isn't that better? No, it's not, because the company can just write on it, eco, organic, natural, green. And we do get duped. I've been duped recently. I bought something just really quickly off the shelf, and then I got home like, oh my God, like, Carly, you've been teaching this for nearly 10 years. So look, when we know better, we can do better. Swapping things out slowly is the name of the game. But for you guys who have essential oils, right? I don't know which way I'm going. It's always backwards on the screen. You have in your hands some of the most powerful skin support oils in here. It's the most powerful antifungal and antibacterial plants on the planet. You have them. If you don't have them, add some to your next order. But you've got them, so use them. All right, let's use them. So this is going to be a masterclass for you to hopefully get off this thinking, you know what? If I can swap out one thing, great. Not to overwhelm you and make you go and throw everything in the bin. All right, I'm going to see if I can share my screen and show you the ebook. We're going to play around. This is new tech, so let me go into our Google Drive. This is our Google Drive, and the ebook is in there. It's also in the file section. I'm just going to see if this comes up on, oh, wrong ebook, hey. If it comes up on the screen. Yeah, there it is. Cool. So toxin-free care with doTerra essential oils. A little disclaimer there. Now, this ebook was created by another team member, so I didn't personally create this one, but it's just a beautiful one to share. All right. If you have particular skin sensitivities, allergies to even plants, you're going to go and see, right, a naturopath. You're going to go see a dermatologist. You're going to go see someone who is a specialist in this area. Today's class is general information. I know you guys know that. Okay, this ebook goes through healthy teeth. So in here, you've got recipes for oral hygiene. If you like to do oil pulling, okay, you've got your very, very basic oil pulling in there. You can also use clove if you don't have On Guard, if you run out, or if you've got a bottle of clove that you want to use up. So sometimes I'll use clove in there as well. And you've got peppermint. You've got a beautiful mouthwash recipe, but don't forget we do have the On Guard mouthwash already made up if you're a bit of a grab and go kind of gal or guy. So you can make up your own mouthwash if you like. All right. This is all very, very rough amounts because everyone's different. But 5 drops of On Guard, 5 drops of peppermint would be for me in like a 250 ml of water. So you could make it up in a jar. I used to make one up in a jar, just have it in the cupboard, shake it up, take a swig, rinse it out. Okay. Really important that you're cleaning your teeth and your toothbrushes. So there is a little toothbrush bath cleaner recipe in there too. You can see that On Guard is very, very powerful. We've got our On Guard toothpaste in the range too, but if you want to make your own in there, Something I've been doing lately for the kids is we've been using the On Guard toothpaste from doTerra, but then we add a little bit of activated charcoal. So they dip it into a little bowl with some activated charcoal, and that really whitens up the teeth naturally as well. Cool. So there's a few recipes there for oral hygiene. Okay, we've got some beautiful bath time recipes in there. So you don't have to go and buy some of the really nasty, heavily synthetic fragranced bath bombs and bath washes. I was at my sister-in-law's on the weekend and she said, oh, I went into Lush in Melbourne because I wanted to find just some natural bath bombs and, you know, some fun stuff for bubble bath for the kids. And she said, I just was shocked by the fact that they promote themselves as being more natural, but it was all synthetic fragrance. I was like, yeah, that's why most people get a headache when they go in there. And you can smell that shop from 5 kilometers away. We have to be discerning. Just because something says it's natural doesn't mean it is. And then you're soaking your little people in that bath with their reproductive organs exposed to it. We have to be more discerning. So for me, it's simple, some Epsom salts or some magnesium flakes and some oils. Maybe a little bit of coconut oil in there. Maybe a little bit of almond oil if you want to get fancy. Maybe some bentonite clay if you're doing a bit of a detox bath. But it's all simple stuff from the earth. Simple. And it smells amazing. So vetiver and lavender for a bath time bath. You got your beautiful zendocrine, juniper berry balance as a detox bath. If you've got sore muscles, you can use your aroma touch or your copaiba. Even your ice blue, a couple of drops of that is fine. To calm the kids down, you've got Serenity, which is lavender peace in Australia. You've got Balance. You've got, you know, if you're on your bleed during your period and you'd like to have a bath soak, you've got Clary Sage, Ylang Ylang, Passion. They're all really, really great. Okay. So it goes through here some diffuser blends as well to make your house smell nice so we can stop getting sprays and things like that into our home, synthetic sprays. Perfume. One of the most toxic things you can have in your personal care range is perfumes. And yet with your oils, you can make up the most divine, delicious, multi-purpose pure fumes ever. Ever. Like, I mean, just Whisper on its own is the most divine pure fume. You got jasmine, you got rose, you can put patchouli with some lime if you like that spicier smell. You can actually go on Pinterest and you can search up like Chanel No. 5 essential oils, and people have made up blends that smell like your favorite perfumes. But you absolutely want to stop spraying that synthetic stuff on your skin. It is an endocrine disruptor, which means it stuffs up your hormones. It impacts on your reproductive system. It's not good for your respiratory system. It's a neurotoxin, so it's not great for your brain, right? So maybe your goal this month will be to break up with that perfume that you continually buy that you know isn't good for you. All right, so use your oils for perfume. Done, ditched and switched. Okay, it's got recipes in here for hair care. There's a beautiful sea salt spray in there using whatever oils you like. Geranium, rosemary, ylang ylang, lavender. Even elevation is beautiful, or chia in that. There's a dry hair mask with some avocado. There's a hair growth serum, which I can attest to that really works well. I used that when I had all those little fine baby hairs after breastfeeding, being pregnant, around my hair here, around my hairline here. Dry shampoo, if you've got dark hair, just add in a little bit of cocoa powder. That's all I have, right? Dry shampoo is all the rage. I see every second mum on Instagram saying, you're only getting through the day with coffee and dry shampoo. And so I cringe because dry shampoo is one of the most toxic things to breathe in, right? And you do spray it and breathe it in. And you probably will know that your body says, that's not good, I can't breathe. My kids, when I used to use dry shampoo, would walk in and be like, Mom, that really smells. I'm like, I know. So I made my own. It literally took three minutes to go to the pantry, get some arrowroot powder or tapioca flour, some cocoa powder for me because I've got dark hair. If you're blonde, leave that out. And add in some oils. And I've got it in a jar. I've got a little blusher brush, and I just dab it on in all the greasy areas, let it sit for a minute, and then I just sort of brush it in with my fingers, right? So easy. Roller bottle blends, okay? So if you're buying things over the counter or at the at Priceline or at Myer for different things, you're buying little sleep sprays and you're buying little calming roll-ons and your perfumes and things like that. We want to look at reducing the toxic load. So just have a little read of that. I'm just going to go and grab my computer charger cord because my computer's about to go flat. I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's look at some skincare, some natural skincare recipes. So you've got beautiful, if you want to make your own body wash, you can, but doTerra do sell a great body wash that doubles as a really natural bubble bath. So it is so easy to make body wash, guys. It's going to save you a ton of money and be much safer for your family. There's some oil. I love to oil cleanse, so I will rub in coconut oil or jojoba oil, or you could use castor oil into my skin with some lavender and frankincense to cleanse off my makeup. Costs like cents, 10 cents to cleanse my face at night. So there's loads of recipes for the skin. Remember that your skin is the biggest organ of your body. Right? So it absorbs everything you put on your skin, gets absorbed in. So my general rule of thumb is if I can't eat that product, why would I put it on my skin? Why would I put it on my kid's skin? If it has poison, warnings, do not ingest, but I'm putting it on my skin that absorbs it. What the hell? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I'm going to run through a couple of ingredients to avoid at the end. I'm going to run through a database that you can go to look at different ingredients in the products you maybe already have. And I'm also going to give you a really great app that you could take shopping with you to make this really easy. You shop through doTerra. It's pretty easy. You make your own stuff. You're going to be certain that you're not having anything nasty on your skin or in your bathroom. But if you still want to buy certain brands because you've got brand loyalty, then you need to look into what's in them. Now, we've done a bit of DIY in this ebook. I'm just going to show you, though, if you're not into DIY or you don't have time to make your own stuff, that doTerra obviously offer some really great products, okay? So you've got the Barrage skincare line. So it comes in my little box here. I've got one product in the bathroom. So it comes with the moisturizer, the cleanser, the face serum, that one, and then there's also a toner, which looks like that as well. So you get 4 products for $100 through your doTerra account. Get that on a loyalty rewards, and you'll also get up to 30% back. So if you kind of a grab and go, grab it. Have a play. It is pretty clean. The doTerra skincare lines, they keep improving how clean the ingredients are over time when they find another ingredient that they can substitute in. So I'm not going to say that they are 100% as green and clean as you making your own. They're not. But I love that they're an option for people that want to start to move from heavily toxic Clinique products. What are some other brands that people use? I don't even know because I don't buy this stuff anymore. Proactive, like really toxic skincare. right? And you want to start moving down the line to something greener and cleaner. This is amazing. This is what I use on my skin because I just don't have time to make my own skincare. So all the ingredients are listed on the side, and obviously all infused with pure organic essential oils, not synthetic fragrance. So you've got the Barrage, you've got the essential skincare line as well. The mud mask is great. Obviously, you know, talking about low tox personal care and skin and hair and nails and things like that, we have to look at our lifelong vitality supplements that are just the bomb for your skin, hair, and nails. Okay. You've got the shampoo and conditioner from doTerra if you want to stop buying the nasty stuff from the supermarket. My local supermarket doesn't have any natural shampoo and conditioner. Not one that I would be happy to buy from there to put on my scalp or on my kid's scalp. I love the doTerra shampoo and conditioner. My hair has never been more healthy, more strong, more manageable, more soft than when I use that. The large family size is normally what I buy, and I went to buy it yesterday to refill, and it's sold out. So you can only get in the small bottles, but that'll do. You've got the whole spa range of body butters and body scrubs, all with natural ingredients. Okay. Okay. If you're looking for face serums and you know, anti-aging, which is, you know, all the rage, look at your rose, your jasmine, your neroli touches. Also boost your immunity at the same time. Also make you smell delicious. Some little hacks in the ebook for you as well. Okay. Some ways that you can multitask your products, which I love. I'm all about having less and making them work harder. So Immortelle or Celubel in Australia, you can actually use it as a deodorant if you get stuck. HD Clear you can use as a deodorant. Yeah. You can use your Digesten roller for sinus tension. So if you're using any products for sinus or taking any over-the-counter drugs for sinus, you can use your Digesten roller and roll it across the bridge of your nose. You can add a drop of lavender to your mascara for lash growth. You can add a drop of peppermint to your lip gloss for lip plumping. So I'm seeing a lot of young girls, probably not even that young, just younger than me, who want the big plump lips, and they're buying toxic stuff to make their lips plump. Peppermint oil. Tingles, strong, but it'll work. Okay. So many uses here for your oils, guys. Correct X ointment as an under eye serum. I also use Correct X as a cuticle oil too, but you can use the hair serum as that. You can use the conditioner as a shaving cream. You can use the shampoo as a body wash. You can use the mud mask as a pimple treatment. So many multi-uses. So you don't have to buy more stuff. Just make the products you have work harder for you. So there's a little wish list at the end of the ebook. If there's something that grabbed your eye that you want to add in, you can absolutely make up your little wish list in there as well. And that is the ebook. So I'm just going to come back and take that out. Okay. A couple of other products that I wanted just to show you from my bathroom was the doTerra deodorant, the natural deodorant. Now, this is ordered from the USA warehouse, but deodorant is one of the first things I encourage people to detox from their lives. So one of the ingredients that you don't want under your armpits, near your lymph nodes, near your breast tissue, is aluminium. You also don't want to use an antiperspirant deodorant because it clogs up your detoxification pathways. It's one of the worst inventions ever, antiperspirant deodorant. So your body that wants to get toxins out, that wants to rid itself of nasty stuff, can't, because you've blocked up your pores under your arms. And so it all stays in your lymph nodes. So I absolutely love the Balance deodorant from doTerra. If I want a different kind of smell, I just get the stick, it's a stick, and I put a drop of something else on there. You could add a drop of tea tree if you actually get a bit smelly. You could add some extra Balance if you really love the smell of Balance. It's quite strong as it is. You could add some florals. You could add dendrocrine for detoxifying. You could add extra oils just dropped on the top and then rolled on. So that is amazing. This does have bicarb soda. So if you're sensitive to bicarb soda, you might not love this one. But there are some really other great brands out there that do bicarb free, and doTerra have done limited edition bicarb free as well. So if you're doing a USA order, swap over your natural deodorant. You can also go to Pinterest and look up how to make a natural deodorant. It is so easy, and it comes out like a paste. I know a lot of our members make their own deodorants. So deodorant is one to avoid aluminium, heavy metals in any product. Get rid of it. You don't want them. You don't want them. The On Guard hand wash in the bathroom is a must. I think it's out of stock at the moment, but as soon as it's back in stock, make sure you get some for winter. So that reduces any of the synthetic, gross, antibacterial, triclosan-filled products that we use to wash our hands. Okay, so let me run through a few ingredients that you will want to avoid if you have other products in your bathroom and you're thinking that you now want to race to your bathroom and look at some labels. So step one is to look at labels. Actually, don't just look at the beautiful fancy packaging, the splashy names across the front, the greenwashing. Don't look at that. All right, so I'm just going to write up here. Greenwashing is like eco, natural, green, organic, earth. Pretty much they're like, this is what greenwashing looks like. So don't look at a product and it's got a beautiful, recycled cardboard box with green writing and it says it's organic and natural, or it might say 95% organic ingredients. Always look at the back. Always read the label, because on the back, the other 5% might be a toxic cluster of gross stuff that you don't want in your life. So the first ingredient we want to always avoid is fragrance. Fragrance. Anything that says fragrance, because what fragrance generally is a synthetic. If they used a doTerra a pure essential oil, then they should have the botanical name of the oil on there. So when you look at doTerra, it'll say Eucalyptus globulus. And then in brackets, it says eucalyptus. It doesn't say eucalyptus fragrance or fragrance of eucalyptus. It has a botanical name. So you want to avoid fragrance, because also in Australia, around the world, fragrance, when it says fragrance, it's a loophole for them to put hundreds of other chemicals under that without labeling them. Yeah, without labeling them. So important to understand. So I really don't buy anything with fragrance. It causes headaches. That's what generally people say to me. I'm allergic to lavender. I'm like, no, you're not. You're allergic to synthetic fragrance of lavender. You're allergic to it. Your body's so smart. Your body will know when something is fake. Your body goes, that's not right. That's not natural. That's not nature. I'm nature. That's not going to work. So fragrance is one to absolutely avoid for respiratory issues, for headaches. It impacts on our gut system. It's a neurotoxin. The next one we want to avoid is parabens. Now, a lot of us know about parabens from the breast cancer movement, and yet still in so many products. So many products. Just last week, I was watching Constance Hall promote a skincare range that she had absolutely loved. And she started selling it. And she was talking that, it's so quick and easy and it's got natural ingredients in it. And I was like, oh, it looks amazing. And I found myself like getting, oh, maybe I should have a look at it, even though I have so much skincare from doTerra. Anyway, I thought, let's go have a look. And I went and had a look at the brand. It had 3 types of parabens in it. Yes, it had some essential oils. Yes, it had some natural oils like jojoba oil, and it had some shea butters and different things in it. but it had parabens in it. And I was like, no. All right. Endocrine disruptors, stuff up your hormones, carcinogenic. We don't want that. The next one that I would like you to think about avoiding is PEGs, PEGs. I'm not even going to tell you, it doesn't matter what that stands for. But you'll see it on products as PEG 30, PEG 60, PEG 50. Just plain not great. Now, I don't know if the doTerra stuff still has. They had a couple of products in it, a couple of products with PEGs in it, and I think they've finally got rid of them. There's none on that one. So, yeah, they've been really working hard at making sure they're getting rid of every nasty out of their product. Now, that said, there are some things that have got a bad rap, and it does depend on the way that product is applied. So there's certain things that, certain chemical compounds that if it's in a liquid form, it's safe. If it's in a dust and it's inhaled, it's not. So you do need to know a little bit deeper sometimes on some of these products, but I'm just giving you the general ones. So PEGs, parabens, fragrance, all no-goes. I like to avoid triclosan, which is in pretty much every antibacterial product out there, but you might also not know that they do also add it to your shampoos, conditioners, toothpastes without you knowing. And triclosan is an antibacterial ingredient, guys. Now, anything that's antibacterial in a synthetic nasty, so, you know, things that say kill 99% of bacteria, well, guess what, guys? You are more bacteria than human. And so when you're using those products, you are absolutely killing off the good bacteria in your body. And then we see gut imbalance, gut dysbiosis. We see, candida overgrowth. We see different bacterial overgrowths in guts because it's all out of whack because we're using hand sanitizers and then triclosan's in our toothpaste and it's in our body wash and our shampoos without us even knowing. Okay, so we want to avoid triclosan if it's even listed on your products. So, fragrance, parabens, PEGs, triclosan, anything synthetic, really. Anything that is bright blue for bath washes and bath bombs and things like that. I'd want to know what that was from. What else? There was another one I was going to talk you through. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is in a few products still, so make sure you check that out. There is another one that I've gone blank on and I really wanted to share it with you. It starts with P. Anyway, you can do some more research because I'm going to give you a couple of really cool websites to go to. So the Environmental Working Group has a database called the Skin Deep database. Okay? Skin Deep database. So I'm going to go and try and share my screen because I just want to quickly show you the database. So here we go. All right. So the Environmental Working Group is a group that I've been following for nearly 11 years. They've got incredible research and they go into sun, skin, hair, nails, makeup, fragrance, babies, oral care, and they rate loads of different products. So this database will be incredibly helpful for you if you would like to look more in depth. I mean, hello, look at this. Unilever will disclose fragrance ingredients to consumers. Whoopee-doo, like hooray, finally. Because remember what I said? Under the word fragrance, they can have 100 different toxic chemicals. So they do different research. Those who know me know, I hate Teflon. Look at that. They've got some research going on there. So you can have a look into this stuff, all right? Over 88,000 products, over 2,500 brands. I think they've even done all the doTerra products. So you can have a look in here. So let's go in here. And for instance, I'm going to search for triclosan. Right? So you go into your bathroom this afternoon, you pick out some of your makeup or a personal care product, and you see triclosan written on it and you think, what does that mean? You're not a chemist. You're not a scientist. So you can come in here, type in triclosan. You can come in here, get a little bit of info, right? They score it. Oh, stop popping up. They score it for safety. So they've given this anywhere from a 3 to 7, depending on how it's used in the product. Remember, I said it does depend. Okay. So really this one is, not great for allergies, immune system, irritation, classified as an irritant. It goes through endocrine disruption. So here we go. Affects thyroid. How many of you guys have thyroid issues? My sister-in-law just had her thyroid removed last week. Sorry, the week before. Every second customer of mine has thyroid issues. So if you're using a hand wash because you don't want to get sick and you don't want, germs in your house, but it's stuffing up your hormones, your thyroid, you need to know that so you can make a better choice, right? So this affects the thyroid hormone-associated gene expression and disrupts post-embryonic development. Shouldn't be used probably when you're pregnant. Findings on the control of amphibian metamorphosis enhance our understanding of the regulation of this. So some interesting studies coming out about that. Moderate endocrine disruption. Okay. Classified as expected to be toxic or harmful. May negatively affect immune function. Not good for our environment. So when we rinse our hands off and it goes down the drain, it's damaging our waterways. So much information in here and all their sources, right? So you can look up ingredients like that. You can also look up, you can compare sunscreens, but you can look up brands as well and different products. So you can look up, everyone's into these BB creams, right? So you can go in here and have a look at different brands' BB creams. Let's look at, what's one that you guys would use? Like Neutrogena. Let's go Neutrogena. Now they've got this, see how they've got the scale here? 10 is the worst, 1 is the best. This comes in as a 2. You can have a look through there. Okay, it's not the most toxic one on the planet, but when you go deeper, you do have phenoxyethanol, right? You do have some pegs down here. Okay, and then some other safer products as well. So do your research. Skin Deep. I'll stop sharing that. Skin Deep database. It's great. The other one I want to share with you is an app for your phone called the Chemical Maze, and I can't screen share and show this to you. But it is an app on your phone. Let me find mine. Oh, I have to download it again. For some reason it stopped uploading, but it's just going to download in like 2 seconds. The Chemical Maze. So this has been around for probably 10 years. And you can get it in a book form as well. And when you come in, it says food additives and cosmetic ingredients. Okay. So if I go to cosmetic ingredients, the scoring system in this is happy faces and sad faces. So let's say I go in here and I look up let's look, I'm trying to think of one. Oh, propylene glycol. All right. So this is in a lot of products. So I can type it in. So if you're at the supermarket, you have a product in your hand, you turn it over because you hear my voice saying, turn over and read your labels. And there's a big chemical name like propylene glycol. And you're like, well, I don't know what that is. You can look at this, have the app on your phone and just quickly type it in. There is a sad face. It says it's best avoided. It impacts on your immune system, nervous system, and respiratory system. It can cause skin ailments of eczema, dermatitis, itching, hives, and rash. It's found in anti-aging products, conditioner, cleansers, mascara, moisturizers, shampoos, and styling gel. Also found in some foods, pet food, and pet shampoo. Derived from petroleum. And it's used as a solvent, a skin conditioner, and a humectant. So it gives you all of that information, right? How cool is that? I have used this for nearly 10 years on my food stuff and also on my skincare and cosmetic stuff. So have a play with that. Enjoy that. I hope that's really helpful. I'm just going to see now if there's any questions. We've gone through the ebook. You've got some beautiful low tox recipes that you can use to make products for yourself. You've obviously got the already made skincare from doTerra, the toothpaste, the mouthwash, the hand wash, the deodorant, shampoo and conditioner, body wash, skin serums, hair serums, so much goodness from doTerra that you can just swap into your account, put it on your loyalty rewards order, and swap some things out over the next few months. I've given you some ingredients to avoid, so just that little reminder. We want to avoid our fragrances. We want to avoid parabens. We want to avoid PEGs, triclosan, and there's so many more, but this would go for 4 hours. You can check out the EWG Skin Database and the Chemical Maze app for your phone, and they will be great resources for you. So I'm happy to hang around. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. If there's products that you want to swap out and you want some ideas, I'll hang around for a few minutes. And if you're watching the replay, just put #replay and tag me. Carly, I have this question. Make sure you download your ebook from the files section or the Google Drive. That's going to be a great resource for you. And really want to empower you to do your own research. At the end of the day, that's what I've done. As a woman, it was like, well, if I'm wearing makeup every day, if I'm washing my hair, if I'm putting on lotions and potions, I want to make sure that I'm really making the best choice. So I need to do the research. But over the next couple of weeks in June, we'll continue this theme and I'll share some different products with you that I love from the doTerra range as well. Alrighty. Any questions? I might just put up the Google Drive document listing so you guys know where that is. Oh, it's giving me the long one. Okay, scrap that. Scrap that. That's not cool. We need to edit that link. Which I'll do, and then I'll post up. Okay, so you've got your ebook there. All right, there's no questions coming through, so I will love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed your June Masterclass. Make sure you go and grab your free Hinoki and Beautiful Touch. That Beautiful Touch is free when you place a 200 PV order. It is going to replace your toxic perfumes that you're buying from the supermarket, from Maya, from Chemist Warehouse, wherever you're getting them from. So it's a really good month to swap out that. The doTerra Essential Skincare Daily Usage Kit is also 10% off in June. So if you just want an easy swap for your skincare, it is so affordable. It is, what do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products for $108. So, so good. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be back on next Tuesday for a Q&A. So just go and look for the post in the Conscious Co, the Q&A thread. It's at the top of the page. If you have any questions that you want me to answer next Tuesday, I can jump on and do that. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you all soon. See ya.